Welcome back, Patriots. You know, I don't want to say World Patriots because that's like Space Shots thing. If you don't follow Space Shot 76, follow him on YouTube. He's been doing this for, gosh, since I got into the Q movement. So I'm just gonna go over a couple things. You know, I'm gonna try to keep this video under 20 minutes because, you know, I don't have a high production value, and you know, I'm just sharing things, and that's fine. And you know, I'm not doing this to like make any money. You know, I do it because like I just got inspired to do it. Like anybody can do it. So, you know, without further let's just okay, so I'm gonna show you something really funny by James Wood on Twitter. He I literally just logged into my account, right, and this was the first thing that popped up, and it is hilarious, and I have to share it with y'all. There's no new Q, but I'm gonna go over a couple Q drops that kind of connect to each other to kind of get you know, for those that are new to the Q movement, that kind of tie in to what the whole Ghislaine Maxwell, you know, Epstein connections. I'm just gonna there's like 3 drops that connect directly. But first, see, I can't stop laughing because this video is so funny. Let's check out this tweet by James Woods. He always has the best stuff. Like, he's got the goods. If you don't follow him on Twitter, follow him on Twitter, dude. He just says he says what we're all thinking, pretty much, you know? Hold on, let me put on my headphones. Okay. So, he says, how many of you thought this was really him? That's how good this guy is. At Miles Fisher. So he's talking about this dude. Right? But let's go ahead and just watch the little video he posts.
Why vote for me? I'm not just your everyman. I've literally been every man. I've been a Navy pilot, a lawyer, and a Navy lawyer. My opponents will say I was a pimp in high school. It's true. But I grew up fast in NASCAR country and started a small business as a sports agent to set a better example. I know foreign diplomacy because I fought alongside the samurai. And I'm proud to serve our country, defending our planet against aliens twice! No, 3 times. I know this country top to bottom, inside out. From here to here. Because I've lived in history. Literally, I did. It's a vampire. I feel the need to lead. As your commander-in-chief, no mission is impossible. So help me help you to elect me in 2020. I'm just a patriot. My birthday? The 4th of July. I'm Tom Cruise and I'm running for President of the United States. America, you complete me. Show me 2020!
So yeah, that was just that was hilarious. So I guess that's this guy right here. Let me give him a follow. Let's check him out. Okay, so he put it out himself. That's him. You know, I'm gonna stop using. I don't know why Twitter never loads for me. Why? What is wrong with it? Alright, well, let's get to the key stuff that I wanted to go over. So yeah, that was the last drop, 4580. He hasn't posted. But the one that so the whole Ghislaine Maxwell like arrest and stuff, where is it? Oh shoot, wait, you guys can't even see it on the screen. Oopsie. Alright, so it was I don't know the exact number, but let's see. Okay, yeah, so here we go, right? First indictment, unseal, will trigger mass pop awakening, right? First arrest, who just got arrested? Ghislaine Maxwell, right? And so she has already agreed to collaborate, or you know, she's gonna work with the FBI. She's basically snitching, right? That's basically what she's gonna do. She's gonna name names so she can get a sentence like reduced, but she's still going to jail for a long time. But you know, she'll probably get out again, like I said on the other video, like when she's like 90 years old or something like that. But so right, and that was on marker 9. I think that's just a repeat. And marker 9 means week 9, which is we're up to. Oh well. Technically, I'm recording this video after the 5th, but so now we're in week 10. But he posted like 1 through 10 with, you know, and they were all markers, and then the Anons figured it out that there were weeks. Hold on, let me see if I can go back. Mm. Sorry, I never do my notes like I always plan to do. I always just try to wing it and just start recording, and then I can't. That's why these videos take too long, because I need to be a little more organized and stuff. This wasn't too long ago. I might have even passed it, dude. Shoot. Alright, well, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time. Freaking next time I should gather my notes together. And well, basically, yeah, he gave us a countdown. And let's see if I can find it. And no. Gosh, where was it? I might have already just scrolled right by it. Didn't even see it. Well, anywho, marker 9. We're in week 9, right? So now today is what, 7/6. Now we're in week 10. So Ghislaine Maxwell, she was marker 9. Week 9. She got arrested. She's agreeing to, work or, snitch. Name names with the FBI. So now we just gotta hope that she didn't just decide to kill herself, And so that's all I want. I wanted to show you the post though, but can't seem to find it. Yeah, not a professional, folks. I needed, if I'm going to do these, I need to be a little more efficient. I'm sorry. Those people that watch, No, that's not it. I might have already scrolled right by it. Or, oh, it was in that one, yeah, okay. Oops, sorry to waste your time there, but he says this, right, in post 4484, S Southern District of New York, right? Importance of that control, jurisdiction, Wiener evidence collection, Clinton Foundation, Epstein evidence collection, Ukraine. Focus on the above for now. So Ghislaine Maxwell just got arrested, and she's connected to Epstein, the Clinton Foundation. I'm pretty sure she knows Wiener. And then there was that one, that guy Bergman, I think it was. That was like the Supreme Court or the judge. Well, he's been removed now. And there's, I think there's an interim right now. For right now, there's an interim, and so what they have in possess of is the Wiener laptop. So this guy, Bergman, was saying, "Oh, okay, you want to fire me? Well, no, you can't fire me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in place." But no, he got removed. We can probably look it up. Oh yeah, it's the acting. They put in like an acting. Yeah, so see right there, Attorney General Bill Barr removes Southern SDNY attorney. Oh, I guess he was an attorney. I thought he was a judge. I don't know. See, attorney, and Jeffrey Berman, and see, Berman refuses to leave, right? So New York, Barr said in statement, President Trump has the right. He's refusing to leave, right? Like I said. So at least I got the at least I got the right person correct. Cool. Um, Announced Friday. Connecting. Okay, so I guess this lady here, Audrey Strauss, has now been. She's now the acting attorney. So now that Ghislaine Maxwell is gonna name names, she can potentially release the Wiener laptop and be like, well, this is what we have on our hands, which they still do. So the arrest is going to connect to the laptop, and then the laptop is going to lead to all of the stuff that was on there with the Hillary emails and other horrible things that they like the insurance file. So yeah, that's that connection there, and I think that was it. That's all I was gonna go over with the Q stuff. Yeah, so this one was pretty much the one I wanted to. Oops. And see if there's any good articles. I haven't even checked Gateway Pundit, but let's give it a shot. Biden vows to transform America. Okay, no, man, you can't. You don't even. You probably think you're in Mexico right now, dude. Oh, that's cool. Brave couple peacefully paints over Black Lives Matter lettering on California street. They are now wanted by police. What? Why don't you arrest the people that put that there in the first place? Ugh. Atlanta triple shooting leaves one dead at scene of fatal shooting of 8-year-old black girl as parents cry. Black Lives Matter. You killed your own. I'm not even gonna touch on that. I mean, it's tragic that a little girl had to die, but why did they have to emphasize, the BLM in it? Like those two protesters that got hit with that car in Seattle. Well, it turns out that the driver, he was black. So the mainstream media won't touch it. They're protesting Black Lives Matter, then a black person driving that car is the one that hit them. You're not going to hear that on CNN, MSDNC, CBS. You know? These people are so, they're so double-sided and just... If y'all still watch the TV news, you need to turn that off. And for those that think I'm like Southern, I'm not. It's just, I don't know why I say, when you all, for some reason, my brain is, I say y'all for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know where I got it from. It was probably all those Western movies I used to watch as a kid. But yeah, no, I'm 100% Mexican American. Hablo español. Hola, ¿cómo estás? But yeah, just for those people that are wondering, they're like, man, he has some kind of accent. I can kind of do impressions, but not really. But that's for another video. Former Obama White House decision. I think he's got some cognitive issues. Is he talking about Biden or is he talking about Trump? I'm gonna say it's Biden because, dude, that that's why we had this little pandemic, because they didn't want this guy doing his own rallies who nobody shows up to. And then, do you think he can really debate Trump? Trump he would destroy him. Just like he destroyed Hillary, dude. Epstein, whatever, yeah, who cares? Despite the media lies, study shows hydroxychloroquine can provide a 50-70% chance of recovery from the China virus. China. Alright, well, that's about it. And I'm going to end it with, I'm going to share a YouTube video. I keep forgetting to follow all these people that I watch. I only watch like a handful of videos, but check this out. This is California, man. We were told, no, you can't go. Like, I remember on the last video I said our fireworks were canceled and all that baloney. And, you know, we couldn't go to only certain places had them. But, like, local places, you know, usually city halls usually always have them and stuff. They were canceled here in my town. But, so, people didn't give a shit. And this is what's up. This is what happened, right? Right? So wasn't that cool? So F you, Gavin Newsom, you piece of shit. We're not going to take it anymore. Alright, well, that's all I wanted to share with y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. You know, doesn't matter. This is this has literally become just a hobby. Like, I'm like, you know, I want to go home and just make videos. Like, I don't, you know, it doesn't matter if people don't watch them. You know, I share, you know, a couple people that I'm friends with on Facebook, they watch them and they're like, oh, I really like your videos. They're okay. I'm like, hey, I'm trying. I'm like, this is what, like my 24th video, and I just started like what, June? Shoot, when did I start? I don't know. Let's check it out. Oh look, I gained 2 subscribers. Yay. And that was just a couple hours ago. That was a week ago. Yeah. So, you know, I'm trying. I'm gonna whenever I find these little Q connections, I'm gonna try to just grab the Q post so I can just be like, see, check this out. Look, this post is referencing this last post. So it's like you always get a repetition with Q when he says future proves past. He'll tell us something in advance that's gonna happen at a later date. You know, coming, like he'll post something like on June, or you know, like could be even months to a year, right? He'll reference something, and then a year later, what he referenced, that exact same thing happens. There's a bunch of Q proofs. Posts. Okay, no. If you just are curious about all the Q proofs that have happened in the past, you can just go to this website right here. It's qproofs.com. And then they'll tell you, like, there's been times where it's like they literally do it on purpose, where like Trump I'm trying to say drop and Trump at the same time. Sorry, my bad. Where Trump will drop a tweet, and then like within seconds, boom, we get a Q drop, or it's vice versa. Q drop, then a Trump tweet, and then there was one time. I think there was one day where they did like, it was like six of them. I think that's a record for them. They did 6 drops all within a 0-minute delta, just seconds apart. And then they would always reference, like, they would use a keyword, and it's like, you know, it'll be like a certain word in a Q drop, and then it's the exact same thing that Trump tweets out. Like, that word would be in that tweet. So it's like, you know, you can come here and you can totally check it all out. It's, you know, that's where you go. See, future proves past. You have so much more than you know. Biggest intel drop in our known history, you know? And then, you know, Twitter, White House, you got the Q clock, which is so confusing. You know, like I told you guys, I'm just kind of just bringing you the Q drops and just kind of introducing you to the Q movement. I'm not a researcher, because I don't have time to do that. I have a full-time job, so it's like I just come home, do the video, cover the drops. You know, if I find certain links here and there, like I'll kind of cover it, but you know, it's not my work. You know, I got give credit to the anons and whoever shares that information. I'm just kind of just sharing it with whoever wants to watch these videos. But yeah, you can come here to this site, and it's been happening for over 3 years now, where we get all these proofs, but yet you get the mainstream media attacking this movement, the Q movement, calling it a conspiracy theory, that we're all conspiracy nuts, and that it's not real. Well, you know, they can go F themselves, because it is real. And General Flynn actually confirmed it. Oh, there you go. That's one. He posted this. Alright, this is him and his family. Take the oath, right? That one oath. I'm gonna take it. I just have to. I just haven't gotten around to do it, but But yeah, here's General Flynn with his family. And they take the oath. And what does he say at the end? Let's take a look.
I, Jack Flynn,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental
or
reservation
purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office on which I am about to enter.
of the office of which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Where we go one, we go all.
Where we go one, we go
God
all.
bless America.
God bless
America.
I, Jack Flynn,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend.
So there you have it. If that's not one of the biggest Q proofs, it's like, I don't know what is. Like that one right there. Because specifically, Q constantly says, where we go one, we go all. And that phrase is from the movie White Squall, where it's all these like, you know, like Navy recruits and stuff, and they have to work together and they get caught up in the storm, you know. And in that throughout that movie, it's with Jeff Bridges, and they're constantly just saying, you know, or the guy, Jeff Bridges, he's like the captain. He just tells them, where we go one, we go all. And that is a phrase that just happens to be on John F. Kennedy, his boat. Like there, he had like a little bell, and on that bell it was engraved, "Where we go one, we go all." So you know, just little extra little tidbits for, you know, if you're new to the movement and don't know about that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for the little scrolly bar there. It's all good if, you know, if you don't like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down, whatever, I don't care. But well, that's the news for today. That's all I wanted to cover. Thank you for watching. God bless, Patriots. Where we go one, we go all.